Hello everyone, this is FNC, and this is Darksiders, the War Master Edition. If you came to this from my last video, this is what's taking the spot of Dynasty Warriors Origin. If this is your first time checking me out, I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. So we're going to play us a new game. We'll play it on normal.
Since the dawn of time, the armies of heaven and hell have waged an endless war. Drawn to the conflict was the Charred Council, an entity bound by ancient laws to preserve order and balance. It held that any great power, unchecked, threatened the very fabric of the universe. In time, heaven and hell came to honor the council and its laws, for none were beyond the swift and terrible justice of the council's enforcers, a fearsome brotherhood known as the Four Horsemen. Amid the turmoil, the first humans emerged. The council foretold that these weak but cunning creatures would someday be integral to the balance. Thus, a third kingdom was named, the Kingdom of Man. By order of the council, a truce was forged between heaven and hell. The great pact was bound by 7 seals, to be broken at the appointed time, when man's kingdom stood ready for the end war. A battle that would bring balance and determine the ultimate fate of the 3 kingdoms.
I love his look. I know some people said it was over-designed. I still absolutely love it. much like Metroid and a few others where things are stripped from you. Up. You have a little bit of fun over here. Come here. I thought there was a way to grab them and throw them. down.
Impossible. Abaddon. What is this? Where are my brothers? This cannot be. The final seal.
My lord!
How did this happen? The seventh seal was not broken!
Abaddon! What in heaven's name have you done?
I answer the call.
I wonder if you can hit him with this.
The law has been broken. And so have you, Horseman, you forget the law. No call was given, yet the destroyer marched, and there you were found, under his black banner, if the claims are true. To hell with your claims. The seals were broken. I was summoned. Then where are the other horsemen? Were they not summoned as well? The 7 seals are hidden, as they have been since the pact was forged eons ago. All of them intact. There was no call. You aided the Dark Ones, broke a sacred covenant that has doomed mankind, and threatened the balance. Do you deny it? When I rode, heaven and hell were already at war. Abaddon was there. He knew something. Abaddon fell, fighting off the chaos you unleashed. I fought powerless against the demons, and still you accuse me? Your defeat proves nothing. Likely the Destroyer cast you aside when he was finished with you. You have defiled the law, Horseman. You will be punished. I serve only the Council. Only the balance. As the Horsemen always have. Send me back. I will punish the ones responsible. How? What hope do you have against the Destroyer's armies? You are powerless. Then I will fail, and the demons will have carried out your sentence. Very well. You will return to the Earth, but you will be watched. Come forth.
Remember that, or I will really get under your skin.
Rise, war, and arm yourself. Angry blade thirsts for destruction.
Select the Wrath power. Set it up.
The souls of the dead will be your currency. Some enemies are more easily bought than killed.
Now, I am going to try to get a lot of stuff, but I probably won't get everything. Just bear with me.
Seek the demon Vulgrim. Few can afford his services, but perhaps you can strike a bargain.
The Council confers with demons now, does it?
Since the truce was broken, some demons have fallen from the Destroyer's favor. Vulgrim is one such outcast. He has long sought an audience with us.
How long have I been here?
Looks like our trajectory was a little off. Not so fast, horseman. Let's lay down a few ground rules. Until this is over, you're a dog on a leash. I say bark, you bark. And if I have to kick you, you'd better not bare your teeth. Understand? Or should I teach you to play dead? Good boy. Vulgrim. So start seeking.
Is that Mark Hamill or just a really good impersonation? Part of me hopes it's Mark Hamill. Still get the double jump. That's a default ability, so that's oops. I was hoping there was a faster way, but apparently there's not. I'm hitting the jump button and don't want to jump. Come on. And there Ben sat for the next 5 hours, trying to get past this damn jump. Especially when what he needed to do was right the fuck there.
Here comes the welcome party. War, why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay, that was hard. I gotta remember that you couldn't do that trait at the beginning of the game.
Over here!
Force Gauntlet, near interactive objects, says chest or doors. Nothing here, but you always want to check stuff like that because really? Yeah, it didn't want to let me do that last mission. Okay, this just proves that Doom is right. Meleeing enemies gets you health. Oh look, somebody wants to get banned. I've done it before and I'll do it again. If you try to come to my stream to advertise that you want me to buy viewers, I'm just gonna ban you. Every viewer I have is here because they want to watch me, and I absolutely cherish and respect all of them. So, do not bring that BS here. I will just block you. we're getting these because later on we'll get a thing that will show us where all the hidden objects are, and if we don't get them, it will signal something that we can't get to anymore.
How long was I gone?
In Earth years, about a century, long enough for the last of the mouth breathers to die off.
Then, the Third Kingdom is lost.
Subtle. I almost didn't hear you coming.
Vulgrim.
The Council finally took me seriously. If so, you're surely not empty-handed. This shall be the briefest of introductions. There were a few young ones. Spectacular. You seek the power behind the one called Destroyer. You will find the answers and the font of his power there. Oh, such haste to die. You aren't even a shadow of your former self. You wouldn't last a heartbeat. Besides, the way to the tower is shrouded by demon magics. Even I do not know the way.
Who does?
Feed my hunger, and I'll feed your curiosity.
With 500 souls. Yeah, see, that. If we hadn't gotten that one up there, it would signal that there's a church set up there. It's annoying as hell. I wish there was a way to zoom in better. That's him.
spells to feed Vulgrim's hunger. Now, maybe he'll feed our curiosity.
There's a health one if I need it later. Let's see. There's another one all the way back in the back corner. I want to go get it real fast first. Can't do that until I get the bombs. Oh, that's... Okay.
These ancient gates have a mind of their own. But with this, you may reach an understanding. Beyond the gate, seek out Samael's prison. Once, Samael was close in power to the Dark Prince himself. Some might even say, a threat. You will find he is no friend to the Destroyer. Seek me out when you've gathered more souls. I will make it worth your while. Farewell for now.
Of my ancestors, awakened at last from the dreamless sleep. Then we are free.
No, free while the Destroyer still breathes.
The Destroyer, yes. To his service we are bound, though enemies will remain. So his enemies we call friend. Pass now, friend. Must bring victory. Must bring freedom.
If that was the gate, I can't wait to find out what's behind it.
Alright, we got a health thing over there. Let's save it until we need it. More down there, but let's wander up here a little. Oh no, looks like I gotta jump down. Yeah, 'cause that's the way I came from. Come on. Okay, so it looks like part of the problem is that when you get locked into a combo, you can't stop the combo. Okay, that is I don't want to miss anything. Okay, let's go over here and see. Four of those. Hey, Chaos Eater leveled up. No, it doesn't have the black swirls, so it doesn't have a piece. go that way yet.
What would you ask of the... On your journey, you may come into possession of certain items that are of particular interest to me. Artifacts of the Fallen Legion. If you discover any Legion artifacts, bring them to me. I will make it worth your while. Take your time.
Demon Edge. Hold left trigger, down on the left stick, and hit X to do that. Ooh, that's a really good one. These two I can't afford yet.
As wise as you are powerful.
I 100% needed this to dodge while I'm in the air. Part of a Wrath Core, and those hanging symbols are how you can tell if you're close to where Volgrim is. The bomb for that. Can't make it over there yet, so